Mental anxiety. When your mind becomes a maze with no way out. Have you ever laid down to rest, only to feel like your mind is stuck on multiple channels at once? Even in the silence of night, do your thoughts keep screaming, refusing to quiet down? This isn't just everyday worry. It could be a powerful yet silent sign that anxiety has taken the wheel. And the more you try to brush it off, the more space it takes up inside you. Here are 5 mental signs that your mind is quietly crying out for help. Whirlwind of thoughts. Your mind never slows down. It's constantly racing, trying to solve 1,000 things at once, almost always expecting the worst. But this flood of thoughts isn't a sign of being productive. It's disguised exhaustion. The more you let the storm run wild, the harder it becomes to find peace within yourself. Worries that come out of nowhere. Do you ever feel like something is about to go wrong, even when everything seems fine? That constant what if is how an anxious brain tries to protect you. But instead of protecting, it locks you inside a cage of fear. If you live in a constant state of alert, bracing for disasters that never happen, take that as a serious sign. Lack of focus and fragmented attention. You start reading something and can't finish. You jump from one task to the next but never complete anything. That's because your mind is too busy running between fears, unable to stay in the present moment. Living on autopilot is a clear symptom that your focus is being drained by anxiety. Compromised memory. You forget names, conversations, or what you were just about to do. When the brain is overloaded with emotional noise, it begins shutting off certain functions. And memory is often the first to go. Scientific studies in neuropsychology confirm that emotional overload directly interferes with how your brain stores information. Difficulty making decisions. Even the smallest choices start to feel overwhelming. What to eat, what to wear, which direction to take. That constant second-guessing is what anxiety does. It steals your sense of confidence and replaces it with fear and doubt. The first step to breaking this pattern is learning to recognize it. When you understand what's happening inside, you can begin to take back control. If you recognize yourself in 2 or more of these signs, this isn't just a wake-up call. It's a cry for help. Anxiety isn't drama. It's your mental health begging for attention before it spirals into something bigger. The body's silent cries. When anxiety shows up in the skin, the muscles, and the heart, you might smile, you might say you're fine, but your body tells the truth your mouth can't say. Anxiety doesn't just live in your thoughts. When ignored, it finds new ways to speak, and many of them mimic the symptoms of serious illnesses. But often, it's not the body that's sick. It's the soul that's tired. Here are 5 physical signs that your anxiety is taking over, and what each one is trying to tell you. 1. Rapid heartbeat without any reason. You're still. You're calm, but your heart races like something's wrong. That feeling is your body's old defense system kicking in. It thinks you're in danger, even if that danger is just a thought playing on repeat. If this happens often, it means your body is reacting like it's in a constant fight, and that's a message you need to hear. 2. Shortness of breath or shallow breathing. You try to breathe deeply, but it feels like the air doesn't reach your lungs. Even in peaceful places, your chest feels tight. Your breath feels short. That's your body reacting to high anxiety levels, and it can even lead to panic attacks if left unchecked. The feeling of emotional suffocation becomes physical, and trying to control your breathing only gets harder when your nervous system is already overloaded. 3. Stiff body and tense muscles. A tight jaw, constantly tense shoulders, a sore, aching back. This isn't just poor posture. It's your body living on high alert. Emotional stress turns into constant tension, as if you're bracing for an impact that never arrives. When the mind can't relax, the body becomes an armor, but that armor grows heavy. 4. Stomach in distress. You feel nausea, heartburn, constipation, or sudden changes in digestion, and nothing seems to explain it. It's not a coincidence. Your gut, often called the second brain, reacts directly to anxiety. These digestive issues are often your emotions trying to speak. When you keep swallowing them day after day, research shows that the enteric nervous system reacts to emotions even before the brain processes them. What you feel can literally turn into physical symptoms. 5. Exhaustion that never goes away. You sleep, but wake up feeling just as tired or even more drained. That kind of fatigue is typical in people living with chronic anxiety. Your body never truly rests, not even during sleep. This isn't laziness. It's a body that's been fighting invisible battles for far too long. If you recognize yourself in these physical signs, it doesn't mean weakness. It means your body is still trying to hold you up, even when your mind has already had enough. Anxiety sends you signs every single day. Listening is the first step to healing, before those whispers turn into something louder. Because anxiety doesn't start by screaming. It starts in whispers, in the racing thoughts, in the aching back, in the tiredness that never leaves. And if you've read this far, it's because something inside your body or your mind is asking for a break, for kindness, for help. So don't ignore these signs. They're not exaggerations. They are warnings. If this message helped you understand what's been happening inside of you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. And remember, taking care of your mind isn't a luxury. It's survival. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Thank you